Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to teach you how to play a cover drive, especially in the conditions like Australian conditions or English or London or England conditions. It's quite difficult to play cover drive in those conditions, especially even we have seen that Viratkohli, best cover drive player I have ever seen. Of course, he is a proficient cover driver and he is a perfectionist when it comes to playing a cover drive. But it's quite difficult to play a cover drive in conditions like Australian conditions or England conditions. But we can play cover drive in backfoot, like the way Steve Smith have been successful in England conditions, scoring over 12 centuries in England, and even he plays it very late, and he makes sure that he'll play with full face of the bat, and even he always plays the ball along the ground and plays it straight, as it's quite difficult to clear the square boundaries, as the boundary dimensions in England are quite difficult to play cover drive, or even the boundary dimensions in England are quite different compared to the boundary dimensions in India, Australia, and West Indies and uh, Sri Lankan conditions. So when you're playing a cover drive in England, it's better to play it late and play it in the back foot like the way Steven Smith does, so that you will be safe and the ball won't be carried in the fielders or in the hands of the slip fielders. Because when you play it in the front foot, as the ball swings lately, soon after it touches the edge of the bat, it goes and carried in the field in the hands of slip fielders. So it's quite difficult to play it in the back foot. But when you play it late in the back foot, it's difficult to play in the front foot. When it comes to playing in the back foot, it's quite easy, as the way Steven Smith does. Wait for the ball and place it along the ground and place it close to the body. So playing it close to the body and playing it in the back foot is quite better plan when it comes to England conditions. And playing it straight along the ground, over the bowler's head or in the direction of the opposite wickets is quite safe when it comes to playing in England. Because when you play it straight and when you play it along the ground, the chances of getting dismissed by a bowler is very less when it comes to playing it in the air. And even playing it straight is quite easy in England, as the ball swings lately. You'll be able to play it straight down the ground if you play it in the back foot like this way Steven Smith does. So the boundary dimensions are quite small in England when it comes to its square boundaries or cover boundaries. So this is how you play a cover drive in England and Australian conditions, where the ball swings lately, and even there will be an extra bounce for the Australian bowlers, as they are too tall, as they are called as kangaroos, as they are tall as kangaroo. It's quite difficult to play it in the front foot in Australian and England conditions. So this is how you play a cover drive, as you will keep your bat like this, wing it like this, and you will play it like this. Make sure that your backward leg is not touching the ground like this, like a sticker. Because when you play like this, you won't be getting that kind of elevation and even the distance you wanted when you are playing in Australian conditions. But when you free your left backward leg while playing a cover drive, you will make sure that you'll be able to swing your bat perfectly, and also you will be able to get the distance and timing perfectly. So timing the ball and playing it like this makes you a better cover driver. But it's quite easy in Indian conditions, but it's quite difficult when you're playing a cover drive in the front foot in Australian or England conditions, as it's better to play in the back foot, or you may need to sacrifice your favorite shot, which may be a cover drive in English conditions or England conditions. So this is how you play a cover drive in England and Australian conditions.